Good morning, YouTube friends and family. How are you today? It is February 22nd right now. And this yard is atrocious. I have so much work to do. I have had a whole fall and winter of straight neglect. So we have HOA landscaping to do. We have plenty of chores to do for that. I even started today because it's such a beautiful day today. It started off at 50 something and now it's up to going to be in the 70s today, which is beautiful. So I've already started raking leaves. Look at the grass. I'm gonna have to buy two pallets of sod again this year. I am so sick of this foolishness. I'm gonna have to cut down this oak tree or something. I don't know why this grass won't grow. It won't. I've sodded this. I've been here 12 years. I've sodded this one time, and I sodded the other side of the driveway, which I filmed last year, and some of that need to be replaced. So we're talking about another year of 2 pallets. Every other year I'm sodding somewhere. So I'm not liking this right now, but this is all part of being in an HOA. All of y'all buying these houses. Just think about that. But I did start going ahead and raking up piles of leaves. It's plenty more. And I'm going to put some of these leaves in the compost because the yard hadn't been treated all fall. So we good to go on that. We can use those leaves. Now, this edible landscape needs to be cleared. My friend Plant-Based Beauty Helen H, or Gardening with Helen H, whatever the channel name is, she was worried about her ruellas. This is my ruella from 5 years ago. It's gonna come back strong and drop all those pretty flowers. I got the purple and the white, and then I need to start dropping seeds in my little pots for all my nasturtiums and my zinnias, and some of this stuff is going to come back on its own. Last year's blueberry bush, they're alive. They are alive. They just need to be fertilized. Then and remember, I planted the edible landscape, so we have buds coming up on those. They don't look strong, but they are alive. All my clearance stuff, my 90% off, hey, I'm using them in my yard. I got some more in the garage I'm going to break out this fall. I might pull some stuff out that's looking a little too bad and replace it with some of my clearance items. That's why I say buy it at 80, 75, 80, 90% off. I'm going to link those videos above. Dollar General, good resource. Hobby Lobby, Spring Shop, good resource. 90% off. So you get all your little yard decor on the cheap, put it up, and put it in next year. So all these pots need to be, planted with some pretty flower seeds, which I did show you my seed haul. I'll link that above. This pot, I do have another one to replace it. So all I do is lift it up, dump the dirt in a new pot, get it started. But the rest of them, and maybe this one if I have enough to replace, because I've been kind of running over them. So, but yeah, all of my blueberry bushes are here. I've been blowing some of these leaves out the flower bed. But look, that has buds on it already. They're ready for spring. I'm just going to give it a hard feeding before our next rain. And then we have our azalea bush. I'm hoping this azalea will grow big as a pollinator, to make the space look good. Now I need to find something here by the curb. I will find something to put there soon. I don't know what I want to put. I really want a rose bush, but they come and they go, and I just don't know what I want to put yet. But that's another azalea bush. I think I got a white and a pink one. I don't know for sure, but we will find out. So see, these zinnias are from last year. I just reseeded. Boom. Now, this is something growing back from last year. Forgot what it was. I'm going to put some pots in here, but it's also some gladiola bulbs in here. It's going to pop back. So my chores. We're going to go over my chores too. Some of them. I'm not sharing it all, but some of them. Clean out all the pots. The mint that I got from my auntie house. Look at that, coming back. All the mint. But I do want to drop an alternative mint. Like, I don't know what that one is, but I want to add some spearmint, peppermint, lemon mint, or something. But look like it's spreading all over the place, because that looks like mint. We still got tomatoes. See? There's a tomato that's edible right now. So those sweet 100s, I like them way more than the Everglades, and they are invasive. I think this was a basil. So look, want some more basil? We dropping seeds. There's my basil. I've already planted some basil this year, y'all. Boom. That's what you do. That's how simple it is. It is not that hard. So see, and I'm going to come in. We got a lesson on weeding. Boom, take the weeds out. So we're going to weed this pot. And look, marigolds came back from last year. Thought I saw a pod. Want to plant some more marigolds? Marigolds planted. Excuse my ashy hands. And see how stuff runs about. This, I don't know where these butterfly plants. I've never bought a butterfly plant. However, I got butterfly plants. So I'm guessing a bird dropped a seed and gave me free butterfly plants. But it landed in my spring DIY. It's going to be all over the yard forever. Forever, ever. Forever, ever, yes. Remember the spring DIY? Now, what I want to do with this is going to come back. See, that was part of it. That was part of it. And I want to say these might be. No, that's another butterfly plant. So what I want to do is put this in a bigger, nicer pot. And we're going to rearrange this front a little bit. But here's the other spring DIY. So as you can see, the Mandevillia never left. It may even show back up in the other pot. This never left. Pull off the dead leaves. Give it a good feeding. It's coming back. You see little marigolds popping up. So for the spring, repot, remove the leaves, and boom, it's beautiful again. Plant that never goes anywhere. Anywhere. Always coming back. These, oh my gosh, don't drop these seeds in your yard. Definitely drop them in a pot, but it won't even matter because, bam, they coming back everywhere. And these are Dollar Tree seeds. Remember this hibiscus? One of them survived, the other did not. So I don't know. This has shampoo ginger. That's gonna come back because that's a tuber plant, or what you call it, one of the root plants. My motherland okra. Okay, so that's pretty dead. But I do have seeds. If you want me to send you some, go ahead and just comment below. Or get my email and email me your address, title it Motherland Okra, and I will mail you some seeds free of charge. But I do have seeds and that I saved. And look, mint in abundance coming back on its own. So here is the other lemon I bought. And the problem with this lemon, so it's saying I bought this in 21, but I know I bought it in 22 from 21. This part is not dead. Well, I can't tell. But it started growing back from the root stock. So it's pretty much no good. I'm done with putting them in the ground because I'm having so much trouble with them in the ground. We have the orange tree. I got 2 oranges off of this thing. They were delicious. I juiced them and they were delicious. So I'm going to have to start really taking good care of this tree. And the thing about it is they harvest March through June, the Valencia orange. I got that orange in January. The 2 oranges in January. This tree is fine. Yeah, it's fine. All you got to do is kind of see if it snaps off too easy. But this is the persimmon tree. It survived. It's good. I just need to feed my trees. This is the peach that won't peach. So I have determined with the peach that won't peach that I need to get it a mate. It needs a lover. So we're going to get it a lover. And that's on my, list of things to buy this year. So this is dead. I'm going to pull this. I can't get a lime to save my life, but it's okay. It's all good. So this is the stuff I planted and never ate. Again, the stuff wants to grow, but you got to come out here and harvest it and eat it. It grew. It didn't head. It's going to seed, but it grew. I didn't feed it. I didn't do anything. Purple box on it. Still here. I got to come out here and rake two in the back. Here's a beet. They're there. I don't know how big they are. That one's pretty decent size. I can still juice that. Spinach, I have trouble with. But again, I wasn't doing anything. Here's another DIY. With a clearance Walmart flower. I love those container clearance things from Walmart because they are so versatile. You just come put them in a pot and they keep growing. Now that won't need to be repotted this year, and it's doing well. I don't even need to prune the bird of paradise, but I think it's 2 bird of paradises in there. Is that a freaking termite flying around or something? That looked like a termite. Oh gosh. So I seeded this, nothing grew in it. That's why I hate these. I seeded this and it has food growing, but it always gets stunted. Well, again, I don't fertilize, so it's my fault. We won't even say that. We'll say it's my fault because I don't tend to the garden, but the stuff wants to grow. Sorry, I keep putting my hand in the face, in the camera. So here's the lemongrass. Doing fine. Doing fine. So chore, come blow all this off. Pull weeds out of my patio. And these were the 2 plants. So that's where this comes from. See? So this is stuff you bring home from the nursery. This kind of crap. But we got this. I bought these 2. They are fine. They were on clearance. 30 bucks a piece. Regular 74. And they are dwarf bear's lemon and dwarf satsuma mandarin. So they don't get big. I'm going to put them in a container because these plants, these trees cannot compete with these oak trees. I cannot put them in the ground. What's in the ground is in the ground, and that's all going to get in the ground because it does not want to compete with the oak tree. That's what happened with, if you can see, let me see if I can get it to where you can see. So I'm under the oak tree. That key lime is all the way over there. But the thing you need to know about oak trees is that the roots spread beyond the topping of the tree. So the oak tree gonna win every time. It ain't no fighting because the oak tree gonna win the fight and suck all the nutrients, and the other tree will not survive. So they are going into the big tubs. I already have 2. I'm gonna plant those 2 new trees there and just make sure I keep them watered. So that's not going anywhere. For future reference, that's not going anywhere. That's the comfort plant. I've had it for 2 years. It look a little scraggly right now, but man, that ain't going nowhere. So this year, and these sprouted on their own, but they didn't form into, I think they're like purple collards or something, but they didn't come into green, so I don't know what happened, but they're going to seed. This weather is so confusing. And again, I don't tend to garden. Now this asparagus, that my son grew from seed. I'm thinking about putting this in one of the big whiskey barrels and just putting a few more seeds in. And they're going to seed. But I'm thinking about just doing a whiskey barrel full, so we can eat some grown in our backyard once or twice a year, because he loves asparagus and they are getting expensive. Oh, I got so much leaves. So here is the bed. Here is the compost in place. It's fine. I've been putting my scraps in there from, I don't want to show it to you because I'm scared to open it. Cameraman does it for me. He is so sweet. He brings the bags of stuff out here, dumps it in for me. So that's how it's been getting dropped in. I'm going to finish filling it with leaves for the season. And then I have some compost maker that I may add to it just to start breaking it down faster since it's getting a little warmer. But yeah, it's doing fine. And actually, again, I don't feed anything. I hadn't fed this garden. But look at my collards. I hadn't been out here. I don't even water. The rain waters it all. So this is something I planted. Cannot remember what. But collards, kale, collards. Nice healthy collard plants too. Beautiful beets. It's time to eat these. Beautiful beets. This was my tote. All from seed. So see what kind of garden you can grow in just a tote. All from seed. Look at here. My cabbage almost had it. So if I pull these beets and juice them, we gonna harvest. We need to harvest. Because if I pull these beets and juice them, these cabbages will go ahead and head. They'll go ahead and make their head up. And I can eat these before they go bad. So all I gotta do, no bugs, so we're gonna just throw it down the compost with. Just rip off the bad leaves and let it go to head. Cause it's a little bitty head. I could actually eat that right now if I wanted to. But it's a little bitty tennis ball size head. I'm proud because that is like the first cabbage that I ever thought about turning into a head of cabbage. So yeah, I do need to pull. Y'all want to harvest? Let's see. Let me pull one because they probably been down here way too long. Let's see. Look at that. Here's a beet. I don't know if it's dried out or if it's still edible. Let's shake it off. Shake it off. Shake it off. Let's see. Look at there. A beet. I can throw that in the juice today. Let me set it to the side. And all the beet. Oh, so it kind of grew double. It kind of grew double. So it's another one hanging off of it. That's why it looks so big. But we got our beet. We got our beet. Beet. Yes. So I'm going to pull the rest of those and juice them, I guess. And the leaves, because the leaves look real good. No bug damage. I'm so surprised. Thank you, Jesus. The Lord will provide. So these were, just pull all of the junk out, because that's a weed. And these were squash. So you know what? I may plant something else there. I don't know. But look. These go on the seeds. Purple mustards. My friend gave me. Beautiful. I'm going to eat those. Because I want to try them so I can just saute up just enough for a bowl. Because that's all it is. This is parsley. This is parsley. And it's like an Italian parsley. And it went all the way up the seed. That's the best parsley I ever grew. In here, this thing full of sweet potatoes. Full of sweet potatoes. Whether they're edible or not at this point, I do not know. Maybe we'll find out soon. And look at here. Collards with no bug damage. Shoot, I can eat these. I'm looking from the street, they don't look good, but look. That's a pot of collard greens. Between this, and a little bit up there, and these are the green glaze collard greens, southern glaze, and these regular collards, I think, or southern collards or something like that. But yeah, I could do a whole thing of a pot of mixed greens on Sunday for dinner. Look, peppers have overwintered. As long as we don't have another cold strike, my peppers have overwintered. However, they're morphing into, boom, some more of those ones with the, or either that's just not, lack of full production. But most of them overwintered. Look at that, new leaves, ready to start producing peppers. I was missing a jalapeno this year, so I will definitely plant one of those. This one probably not being able to be saved. I don't know, it might, because it has new leaves down there. Florida, I love it, man. I love me some Florida. This one, ooh, look. Ooh, look. Ooh, look, ooh, look, ooh, look. So, yeah. Now, this is the oldest tree I have in my yard as far as fruit trees. It's a ponderosa lemon. And the lemons get that big. Bigger than a baseball. And that was for a friend. She need to come get it. I know you watching me, Miss Lady. I'm going to bring it to you. But even those leaves that were struggling, still producing buds and flowers. This tree going to be full of fruit. Oh my gosh, I might have to give them all away. But they're coming down the size. Seems like they're not going to get quite as big, which is fine. Because that's too big. That's too big, freaking scary for me. But I didn't know when I was getting a ponderosa lemon that they would be that big. So, let me watch my step now. So here we have the pear tree. I'm hoping this pear tree didn't need a mate, which it doesn't look like it, but it's starting to bud. And it is over 6 feet tall. So I think this is the tallest I want it to be. It's like 7, almost 8 feet tall. I don't want it to get any taller because then it'll start, impeding on the sun for the rest of the garden. So that is a concern. But remember this, turn trash into a garden. If not, I'm going to link that video above if I can find it. But we got permanent celery in here. Because all you got to do is pull the dead off. Boom. Pull the dead off. And in this container, you have permanent celery to get when you're cooking. I'm going to drop some more celery seeds because I can't get the garlic to grow in there and all of that. This was a nectarine. First year, full of fruit, fell off, died. I don't know why. It had little baby fruits and it all died. It seems like the tree still has life in it. So I don't know. I'm going to leave it here and just pick off all the dead branches and kind of prune it back to see if it can come back. But again, let me show you. It's competing with the oak tree right above. So that's the problem. Now here, don't know what half of that up there is. That's probably weeds and stuff. But down here, we have carrots. And I really I hope I haven't missed my window to drop more carrots. Because, look, let me see. They should be ready. They've been in here since September. Oh, yeah, I see some good ones. Let's see. So they've been in here since September. And they really, oh, no, they stunning. Ooh, that look like you know what that look like. That don't look good. Draw your own conclusion. I'm too classy of a lady to say. Boy, I don't think I'll be eating that one. So, let's see. These are big old tomato trees. And yes, I don't know. I feel life. Let's see if I can. That still feels like it's alive. I'm going to give it a couple of weeks and see if anything grows. Like if it starts producing leaves. Because it may still be alive. But yeah, I want to drop some more carrots. Let's see, here's one right here. I don't know. Oh, there's something in there. Let's see if that one look weird. There's a carrot. See, this stuff want to grow. Whether you bother it or not. Whether you do anything to it or not. It wants to grow. Oh, we talk about some. Let's see, I'm going to come out here and harvest everything. Now, that one's small because it was right next. And see, these were good seeds because I was dropping 2 seeds. And both of them were growing. But they can be juiced. Everything except the funny looking one. Everything but the funny looking one. Is my garden trying to tell me I need a man? I don't think so. I ain't going to listen to you on that one, garden. But, let's see. Oh, I got one. But it don't want to come out. Let's see. Oh, that's a little short one with 2 legs. There you go, the 2-legged one. Oh, you really about to build me a man, little carrot bucket. Let's see. We got the 2 legs. So, yeah. Now you see, if it wants to grow, it will grow. So, yeah, it's a matter of, okay, this one looks big. Let's see. Oh, they stuck. Oh, that one look real big. It's kind of wet. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Beautiful. You see that? We growing food and ain't even trying that hard. That's what I say. So let's get excited about these spring gardens. Let me do my huge harvest and clean up. Maybe I'll do a short with my full harvest if I harvest it all at once. But yeah, let's get excited. Let's get excited about these gardens, people. Because you can do it. If I'm doing it and ain't even trying. Come on now. You could do it too. You can do it. You can do it. So, see, that's a little one. It can be washed and juiced. And they feel so fresh. So, again, I do thank you for watching this video. Plant a seed, plant a seed, plant a seed. Prep and pray. And much successes to you and your spring garden. I will show you the aftermath of the cleanup a little later. I love you to life. Thank you again for watching. And get out there and plant those seeds. Bye-bye.